La da dee 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 dee. La da dee 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 dee. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. We are heading to the gym. Get our workout in. I've got my pre-workout. Anyway, went to Mr. Olympia and just to see what these guys look like in real life, and I was amazed on how big they were. I was a little lighter than I am now, not that I'm a very light person, but I got a chance to meet a guy that I was following a lot, and I got a chance to meet Rich Piana. I'm 6'2", and at the time I was 265, and I was taller than Rich, but man, he was massive. The guy was just massive. Oh man, he was massive, dude. You know, it's too bad that he didn't kind of follow more into the health realm of stuff, other than he basically, you know, did his steroids and everything, but you know, he did what he wanted to do in life, and it made him happy. Whether his life was long or short, he enjoyed it, and he didn't follow the protocol of these guys that, you know, it's not something you readily admit. Even in wrestling, I've been in pro wrestling 20-something years. You know, you don't go telling everybody, hey man, I dabbled in steroids. You know, the guys know who they are, you know. Again, sorry, this is from Bonecrushers. Let's talk about it, Smith. Trying to get some good extra cardio and some workout in. On the 15th of June, I'll be wrestling at the Silver Springs Community Center, 590 Silver Road, Ocala, Florida. Bell times at 6. It'd be me and the Canadian Giant. That's my old company, E1W Wrestling. Yes, it is. That's a pre-workout. So right now I'm teetering at about 319. I really like to go into the show in a couple weeks, and it's possible, but it's a lot of work to do. At right around 304, 305, I can do it. I've done it before. But yep, we are heading downtown. Gym's not too far away. Actually, I can go to the gym right here now because they open up at 7. Perfect. I don't have to go anywhere else. Yeah, I forgot about that. I really like the Zone, but man, I tell you, sometimes some of these gyms are just ridiculous. But for the most part, I've been a member of Zone, Gold's, Planet Fitness, all those types of gyms. I wanted to get on here. Also, I had one of the guys, I don't know if it's a guy or gal, following me, and they made a comment basically about me having my cell phone with me when I was doing reactions. Well, a lot of people don't know, and it's not something I'm ashamed of, just not something I don't think I've ever brought up. But I generally, if I have my phone there, it's either I may have a business call coming through, even though I am doing a reaction. Yes, I need to be 100% attentive to that. Or B, I have my kid that's in the next room, and if he gets a little loud, I can text him. Or stop what I'm doing. My son is autistic, so the kid will always come first over being a reactor, or however they want to call me. I do this for fun. I enjoy it. I got to learn. I'm getting to learn all different types of music and different styles. And man, I tell you, and the musical world out there is so beautiful, man. And we have a lot of people from Russia, a lot of people from Europe, a lot of people from Europe, Germany, a lot of Japanese, English, Scottish, Ireland, just all this different facets of life. And it's always so neat to get on here and get to converse with people other than people of, you know, here in the United States, which we are a cesspool of everybody too. But to get to learn, and I always tell people what's in my mouth, it's their testosterone gummies. How much they work, I don't know. No, they work. I can feel it. I'm already getting amped up. Ah, yes, where I got my stereo system put in the old truck here. It's an old 2003 with almost 400,000, but I got 1,500 watts in here, subs, component system, and old girl runs good too. But yeah, I like to have some fun. I'm trying to amp up my workouts at 2-a-days. And 2 days will consist of the cardio end of it. And we'll just go from there. So yeah, we have 2 zones. This is the zone here, which is literally right next to the police station. So that's not too bad. All right, what's this guy doing? Yep, the zone. Get into the zone. Live Fire Chef's Cafe. Open. All right, I would like 3 lobster feet, a piece of a mushroom, and a slice of orange. That'd be $948. I will be doing some reactions today, and I always tell people, listen, I am new at this. I don't have experience of a lot of you guys out here as far as music. You know, I'm just starting to dabble in it. And, you know, I tell people, hey, man, send me some of these new bands. I would never have known about Sabaton or I would never have known about any of the other great bands. What is it? Oh, my God. Angelina or Miss Ankanova. I don't even know if I said that right. And I have tried to say it right. I feel like an idiot. Bandmate, Baby Metal. The list goes on. I can't. There's just so much good music out there. And to be honest with you, of course, Nightwish, no, you know, the music that is out there, man, is it's amazing. And a lot of it's from overseas, to be honest with you. Electric Callboy, all these bands. But you know, we have to be careful because we get these copyright strikes all the time, and it's like, that's why sometimes I'll stop stuff. But you know, that's just the way it is. I never understood why they're the way they are. I guess maybe people taking advantage of it. This is almost like a gummy bear flavor. No calories, so, well, no calories they say, but I'm sure there's something. Yeah, I get to learn about all these different bands that are out there, and it's amazing. I tell you that the music coming out of Europe, to me, in my personal opinion, I'm a diehard American, but I'm a realist too. To me, has more soul, has more energy, has more power. You know, man. But you know, it's just one of those things that as you grow into the business, or you grow into life, and you learn. It could be anything. You know, you could be someone like I'm a service advisor. So we're at my job. You come to my job, and you know, we go over your car. I get with the mechanics. I get hold extended warranties, and I love it. I drove trucks 25 years. I also do pro wrestling. It's just one of those things that you learn. The more you learn about something, the better off you are. You know, that's why I tell people, well, how can I keep my car longer? Do your maintenance. So many people, I have friends of mine that lived in, he lived in Coventry, England. He passed away, God rest his soul, way too young. And that's a whole nother subject. That people in Europe keep their cars a lot longer, and they take care of them. You know, he said his dad had his grandfather and his brothers, the trading Americans, we just 2-3 years, I'm done. You know, just done with it. I used to be like that. Right now, I have a '98 Subaru with a 2.5. It has the new heads in it. I have a intake. I have actually I have a nice tune on it, and for the most part, it's a. Oh my God, that's one of my old customers. She is bat. You know what? Crazy. I mean nuts. But it's a quick little car. My brother has a GTR, which is, oh my God, fast. And of course, I have an older Silverado. Now we have a new Hyundai, and I work for GM, work for a store, and the Hyundai's been flawless, man. We've actually liked that. So that car we keep is the going car. So if we're going to go for trips, it's got low miles on it. You know, all the other trucks are kind of cars are just to play around in and have fun. I love vehicles, man. I am an automotive. I look up, like right in front of me, there's a Roush Ford, which is more than likely has the supercharger in it. Um, and that is a fast truck. Problem with those trucks, you really can't do a lot of towing with them because of how they're set up. But a truck fast, something like this truck. So this truck has an LS engine. LS engine is a 4.8. It's a small V8, producing probably 260 horsepower, maybe 300 foot-pounds of torque. Currently on our GM lineup, we have a 2.7, which is a 4-cylinder, producing 310 to 20 horsepower and close to 400 foot-pounds of torque. Now, reliability, how long it's going to last. Personally, I don't see that happening on a 4-cylinder. But again, overseas, 4 cylinders, 3 cylinders have been used for years. You know, we've been the big V8 mongrels here. Currently, Toyota, little news, is having all kinds of issues. I think there's a stop sale from 22 to 23 and maybe some into 24 right now. That was just posted. Metal debris from the factory in the engine. Blowing up left and right. I read a report somewhere 100,000 engines gone. GM, we have to send me a message or anything. Get ready here. There's a nice Tesla right here. This guy's had that Tesla in the shop about 6 times. You know, I'm not a big fan of the electric car, but I don't oppose it either. I think there's a place for it. I think hybrid is going to be, or hydrogen will be, the wave of the future. I don't see this lithium that they're mining, you know. And that's the thing, all these governments are telling us all these different stories about this and this, and these people are just like sheep. You know, I have many friends of mine live in Canada, and that Justin Trudeau, my God, man. You know, we all just have to stick up for what is our rights are. You know, we have to be careful. You know, I tell you, my brother just got back from Japan, and everybody knows I'm a big Godzilla fan. This is the radio show guy I listen to, Bubba the Love Sponge. So if you ever want to check a funny radio show in the morning, Bubba the Love Sponge. There you go, a shameless plug. But I'm a big Godzilla fan. He brought me back some Godzilla merch from Japan, and what a beautiful city, man. Gorgeous, just, and the people were nice. It was just, you know, every area is going to have its bad things. And that's just how it is. But, you know, I'm an oddball. I like skulls. I like Bigfoot. I like Loch Ness Monster. I like anything odd. What do they call it? Cryptozoology. I'm not a study person on it, but I know there's things out there. Not a flat earther, not opposed to ideas. I do believe somewhat in a hollow earth theory. I'm just going off on some of the stuff. I do know in Antarctica, there are things there that we are not being told. I know that one of our astronauts, Buzz Aldrin, was there. He had a heart attack when he was in Antarctica. And one of the things he said when he was there is we unfroze something that we totally shouldn't have. What do you think? There's reports of people that were working close with the government that were stuck over there. Big creatures coming after them. Only God knows. You know, you just never know. It's just one of those things. You know, you got to keep your mind open. You know, they're finding pyramids all over, giant bones. I mean, we could go into a whole different subject of all different things that are out there. But hey, you know, it is what it is, and it's one of those things that it's one of those things that I keep my mind open about too. And I watch and I see things, and I just let it process in the mind. But going back, Silver Springs Community Center, 590 Silver Road, run by the great Danny Smith, my cousin, here in Ocala, Florida. That'll be on June the 15th. Bell time is going to be at 6 o'clock. It will be me and the Canadian Giant, who is now transitioned from the American Giant to Canadian Giant. And we will go from there and see what happens. I'm 6'2", he's 7'4". I have wrestled him before. Not really scared of any man, but very cautious. You know what I'm saying? You got to be cautious when you're fighting somebody. Not a fighter, I'm a lover. Isn't that what they all say? No. Probably later on the day, I'll be doing some more reactions. And look, I'm so new to this, just like subtitles and stuff. I've tried to put it on the computer. We finally got the sound somewhat okay, which I think's a lot better. That was a whodunit. Subtitles, I'm still need to learn about, and I apologize to people sometimes. You'll see me, I'll move my cursor here or there. I'm all over the place. But I don't do a lot of editing on my stuff. I want to, if you see me mess up, that's who I really am. You know, you know, the people who say, well, I'm on here to have fun. I have a job that makes money. Now, would it be nice one day to be such a big channel that I'm getting paid by you? Of course. But that's my goal right now, is just to meet people and learn about music and learn about different cultures. You know, I have an Indian friend I just met, and him and I got into, because I'm very curious about the street food. Would I eat it? Maybe. I won't say no. Now, some of the stuff is, boy, you have to really stomach it. You know, I have never been put in situations where there's a rat next to me and I have to eat. Many people have. It doesn't bother them. And they're still alive. They're not sick. So, you know, again, him and I talk a lot, and he's a really nice guy. And we talked about how, you know, a lot of times the misconception of different, you know, genres of people, races of people, we just don't understand each other. A lot of it's understanding each other. You know, a lot of people will say, well, the people from Ireland and Scotland are same. They're not. The people from England and all these very many different cultures and subcultures and all kind of things. And then, you know, you'll get the typical person here in the States, they speak Spanish. Oh, well, they're Mexican. My brother is half from from Honduras. We have that in our family, you know. I personally am part Sicilian and part Polish. So I am pierogi and ravioli. I'm a mixture. How about we're just humans? How about no names? How about that? I think that would solve a lot of things. I think when I pass and I go up to the heavens and I talk to God and say, look, next time when we do this, can we just make us a little tan? Everybody just tan, or just one color, because we can't figure it out down here. We see someone of color, we're like, oh my God, maybe it's not that bad. I think a lot of the stuff that they're pumping out is, man, I work with people in the gym of all colors. I have wrestled every facet. I've wrestled Iranians, Iraq. I've wrestled people from Pakistan. I've wrestled people from Japan, China, South Korea, North Koreans. I feel so bad for those people. People from Africa, Canada. We're all humans, man. We're all just having fun, just trying to move along in life, you know. I usually take this about 15, 20 minutes before I work out. Again, a pre-workout. And I think that's the big misconception. Again, is not knowing enough. Just like with me getting on this channel and learning stuff. I had no idea about this stuff. I was blown away when I seen all the people, I call everybody my friends, and you'll see that if I say thank you, my new friend. That's what I want. I want friends. You know, friends. You build, you connect, you learn. And I have had some great criticism that was sent to me. Hey, Bobby, if you'll just do this, man, thanks. One thing I don't like, you know, is we had now Purple Butterfly with a broken wing. That's my fiance. And, you know, we kind of watch each other's stuff. And I don't like when things that are kind of out of line said, you know, sexual innuendos and stuff like that. I don't say those kind of things. I don't play around like that. I don't get on other people's channel and talk bad about them. I don't see anything in it, you know? Like I had the one guy said, he says, well, your voice sounds stupid. Okay. What voice do you want me to be? Mickey Mouse? You want me to talk like Godzilla? You know? What do you want? You want me to be a little lizard? A little lizard? Actually, I have a Godzilla head sitting right next to me. Truthfully, I do. Let me see if I can move it around. And I could probably just show you my Godzilla head right there. Yeah, it's a head of Godzilla that actually lights up. Now, truthfully, it says when you buy it, I think it says monster head, but that is probably circa 75 Godzilla head. It is. This truck is my lead mechanic's. Used to be the shop foreman's truck. Almost 400,000 miles, man. That's a lot. It's a lot of miles, a lot of hours. I have electric fans also that help keep it cold. But other than that, that's about it. I'm kind of waiting for the pre-workout to come in. I like to get on here live. Man, I have met some really cool people. My fiance was on another reactors channel last night, and he's got quite a follow. He gets, you know, and they had a good reaction back and forth. We're all just trying to network with each other. You know, it's just amazing. There is a Audi, what is it called? Quattro. Yeah, probably small engine displacement, a lot of horsepower. Americans, big displacement, medium horsepower. I still love the sound of a V8 though. My Subaru sounds really good. So my Subaru's got, I was saying before, I've got the Dragon intake, and we have a program we wrote for it. It's I forget the chip name that we've done. It's got the steel, I think it's steel head gaskets versus the other ones that we did. The pistons have already been done. Now it's got, I don't have a bigger can, I don't have all that other stuff though, but I've got headers, performance exhaust. It really, for an old car, it sounds really, really good. I mean, to me, everybody I talk to, I've been next to Porsches and stuff, and guys, hey man, what is in that? It sounds really good. We had it done at Johnny's right across the street, modern muffler. And I probably had 20 different exhausts. Like this truck runs a Flowmaster. I think it's a 40 series single in dual out. It sounds really good. It sounds really, really good. Yeah, I'm really humble by, you know, comments and the following of people have on man, just like the Bandmade. God, they got a huge following. The Warning. Oh my God, they got a following. Sabaton. Not Nightwish. You know what I'm talking about. It just, the following, they're incredible. Just amazing. And the people, you'll see them arguing about singers and stuff. It's just crazy, man. Baby Metal, Electric Callboy. I didn't know who the hell Electric Callboy was. I listened to it. I'm like, oh, I'm a fan. I'm getting ready to pump it up now. Rat-ta-ta-ta. And then I found out that Baby Metal, when they're doing their, what is that called? Tutting? It's a different, I had no idea what the hell they were doing. But I know now, one of the fans, my fans, you know, you're my fan whether you like me or not. You're still my fan. you know. And, sometimes criticism is good. Probably the guy that got upset when I was looking at my phone, it's not that I wasn't paying attention. I have a child that means more to me than anything. So I want to make sure he's okay, number one. That's number one. Family always first. This is just playtime. If this would ever get into a business, that would be great. I love that kind of stuff. Those kind of things are just awesome. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. I'm getting ready to hop off here. I can feel the pre-workout in the body now moving. Those blood vessels are open, and I'm going to I do a lot of what's called all over body workout. So today it's going to be back, buys, chest, tries, quads, calves, and just whatever the hell else I'm going to get into in there. Anyway, I will be doing some reacting later. But until then, I appreciate anybody that's watching. I love all my new friends, and anybody, even the people that don't like me. I don't know why you would like me. I'm a pretty likable guy, at least I think I am. Not bad for 52 years old. Nope. All right, everybody. This is what I used to say back in the day. I got better things to do, people to see, and bones to crush. Like, subscribe. This is Bonecrusher from Bonecrushers. Let's Talk About It, Smith, and I am getting my butt back in the gym. It is Operation Snap. Let's get fine, because I got to get this weight off this behind. As the great Dusty Rhodes would say, let me tell you something, Daddy. I've got to get the fat off, because I got to get in the ring with the American Dream. The American Dream going to wrestle Ricky Flair. I know all them guys, for most part. Or do I? Anyway, all right, guys, I got to go. Better thing to do, people seeing bones to crush.